2K Sports in the NBA. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. A Tuesday night NBA presentation. It'll be the Los Angeles Clippers facing off against the Los Angeles Lakers. And that'll do it from the studio. Let's get you out to Kevin Harlan. Breaking.
And to tip off opening night, let's check out the starting lineups. First for Los Angeles, CP3 and Jamal Crawford make the backcourt. And inside at center, a long 6'11", the sky-sweeping big man out of DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Matt Barnes, and it's Griffin in at the 4. And looking at the Lakers, Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. And holding down the middle out of Central Michigan University, the skilled and ambidextrous 7-footer, Chris Kaman. Then there's Nick Young, and it's Gasol in at the 4 slot. Second shot opportunity. Griffin's shot is off.
You know, the big knock on Blake Griffin through the beginning of his career is that he struggled with his free throws. He worked at it, and last season had the highest free throw percentage of his career. Well done by Blake. He's got to continue to improve there.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Crawford passes to Barnes. Paul. Los Angeles with another miss. And for Blake Griffin, of course, draws fouls and bunches. Last season, around 67% from the free throw.
A major improvement. He was closer to 50% the year before that. So, you know, he'd like to even get better than 67, but that's serviceable. That's to the point where you're going to make people pay if they foul you. So I like what Griffin has done as far as the improvement is concerned.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
That's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
There's the bucket. Good.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Now we go to Gillis Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
One player he said he's worried about in this game is Pau Gasol. He said with his length and touch, it's really hard to bother that shot. We're going to try to be physical with him, body him up early and deny him position. And guys, that's what a lot of teams try with Gasol. Force him to really battle through contact. We'll see how it works.
Thanks, Doris. Now Kobe following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Kobe with it. Chris Paul covering. Here's Kaman. That's in. Coming off an assist by Kobe. Kaman's got his first points of the game.
He's so dominant in the low post. You just can't let him get the ball in there so tight.
Too easy. It was really simple for him to go to work there.
And the shot is good.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And I tell you, another quality that separates him from the crowd is the way he will fight his way through any screen in front of him. I mean, he just takes pride in not losing his man easily.
Good on the shot. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
You know, you go through the regular season, guys, and set all sorts of records for your franchise and wins and winning streaks and all that.
The Clippers were exposed a little bit, too. They're limited offensively on the front line and maybe not quite enough shooting, but that's why they made the moves in the offseason. And they're looking to pick up and make some improvement in that regard.
And the Clippers have possession. Following the three from Young. Bullock passes to Dudley. He feeds it to Paul. 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. They get it back. Paul, right side. And Dudley kicks to Crawford. Dudley. A three-pointer, no good. Nick Young on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Young's got his third bucket of the night. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Bullock passes to Mullins. Dudley dishes the ball. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kobe against Crawford. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Heaves it up. Shot. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
Second chance shot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 4th in rebounding, 6th in scoring. And they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Not bad for a team that's got an awful lot of young, talented players.
And this is a team that really relied most heavily on the rebounding numbers that you talked about. I mean, in the top 5, they're a team that likes to attack the lane at both ends of the floor, really control the glass on defense and try to pound you inside with the offensive ball.
Jordan Farmar, he's checked in for Steve Blake.
You know, the hope was that a change of scenery and a chance to run up and down the wings would be just what was needed to get Wesley Johnson going in the NBA, but it just didn't happen for him last season.
Farmar kicks to Meeks. Pass to King. He's against Jordan. Johnson outside. Lock at 6. Here's Farmar. The Lakers rebound. Back to Johnson. The feed to Farmar. And replayed through the first minute here in the second. And there's Johnson. That's good. And the assist from Farmar. And for Wes Johnson, the 4th overall pick back in 2010 out of Syracuse. He just hasn't been able to break through.
Yeah, you wonder why, because he's got great size and athleticism, beautiful shooting stroke, and yet the shooting numbers just aren't there. So I thought he would be better coming into this league, but we'll see if he's able to develop and find a niche somewhere.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Gentlemen, you hear rumors that some in the NBA fraternity consider Blake Griffin a little too nice. Their feeling is that if you get physical with him, you can take him out of his game. It's surprising considering his size and strength. Blake said, "I've never really worried about being called soft. If anybody wants to step up and take that challenge, I'm more than happy off the court because I don't want to get suspended. And guys, he's too valuable to this team to miss games. But some feel he has to retaliate to let opponents know he means business."
That animosity can stick around, Doris. Tough thing. Thank you. The Lakers making a switch here. Nash is checked in. Dishes it to Kaman. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Redick. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, once a shooter, always a shooter. J.J. Redick, one of the great marksmen of all time at Duke in the college game. And it's kept on rolling here in the NBA. He's got deep range on his 3. Can spot up and shoot from anywhere, and also put the ball on the floor a couple times and create a shot inside.
Great shot is right. And like you said, not only threes, but Steve, any shot where you give Redick a chance to set his feet and get a clear view of the hoop. His shot form is just too consistent for him to miss. He is one of those players who works on that just so diligently. You know he's going to find a degree of success every time. Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Well, for the Lakers last season, it seemed there was so much turmoil throughout the year. Injuries, coaching-wise, changes in the offense. They never were able to really gain any momentum. They made a decent run at the end of the season, but that didn't carry over into the postseason when they were swept by the Lakers in the first round.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Paul comes in for Darren Collison. Griffin passes to Crawford. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. And Redick kicks to Jordan. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Jordan's got his 2nd basket of the night. I think going back to D'Antoni and the Lakers, that Howard and Gasol were made more than a little disgruntled with how Clark he made use or didn't make use of them offensively.
You know, the Lakers brought in D'Antoni to try to emphasize Steve Nash and his role in the offense, but I think they neglected how that would affect the 7-footers. Didn't do a really good job of incorporating those guys, and when you got Kobe getting his shots, that's a tough dynamic to work through.
Nash against Paul. Jordan. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
They get the rebound. And it's Kaman missing.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Pass to Nash. Lakers working the ball around now. And it's blocked by Jordan.
You know, with the time left, they can't trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
That ties it up. Redick's got 6 in the quarter. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Nash against Paul. Nash outside. The dish to Meeks. For the 3. Chance hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And, of course, this is the first they're seeing of the Lakers.
Yeah, I think they're a little better than this ball club, and it showed last year winning the season series.
There's Crawford with the 3. The shot is
The worst turnover ratio in the league, and they really struggled to take care of the ball. And even when they got up a shot, a lot of them were questionable shots. They shot the 3rd most threes in the league, but were in the bottom half of the league in percentage.
And here's Young on the arc. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Passes it to Jordan. For the lead. Count it, and the foul. That one is Keenan. And going back to the Lakers' offensive troubles last season, the worst free throw percentage, Steve, in the NBA.
And obviously that's attributed directly to Dwight Howard, because the Lakers also led the league in free throw attempts. So Howard was getting hacked. He really couldn't get it going. He made about half his free throws for the season. And that just really carried over into the team's performance.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Hey, Kevin, look, for the Los Angeles Clippers, the pieces seem to be coming together for a deep run. It all started with the acquisition of Coach Doc Rivers, who was also given a lead role in basketball decision-making. Follow that.
And the thing that I like that you talked about, Clark, was the steals, because to me that's their identity as a ball club. Number 1 in the league in thefts. They tried to take the ball away from the offense and really convert at the other end. And when they got that game going, they were really tough.
You know, Steve, as we kind of shift gears and look beyond just the game itself, Chris Paul and the players do perhaps now some closer oversight of how their interests are being handled. I think now they want to tighten the screws a little.
Well, they should. That's a good thing. Yeah, the players should know about the business of basketball. They should understand their finances as a human. At the end of the day, it is a business, and you have to have the best representation of people who are going to have your interest in heart.
Back to Griffin. To the middle. That's down the court. Got 3rd quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
One of the things that really jumps out at you about the Clippers is their depth. Really impressive. I mean, they've surrounded their stars with a bench that includes Jamal Crawford, who was 2nd in the voting for 6th man of the year. They've got a nice second unit.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, very competitive action. I agree with you, Clark. I mean, this one could come down in the last few minutes the way it looks.
Here's Young. Soft touch off the glass. Young's got 6 in the quarter. And you talk about the bench for the Clippers last season. Also guys like Matt Barnes and Lamar Odom. Steve, some good defensive tenacity there, too.
Yeah, they had an edge. You know, Barnes really gave them some toughness and some grit. I thought Crawford's shooting gave them some balance where they had a good offense to go with good defense. And then Bledsoe slashing. They were a lot of fun to watch, that bench unit. Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
And the Lakers making a change here. Nash is checked in. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Gasol's in the post. Defended by Bullock. Blake lays it up and banks it in. Blake's got his first points of the night.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Collison for three. Some great basketball ahead for us. And Los Angeles guys shooting the ball at 42%. Clippers moving the ball around. Barnes kicks to Griffin. Ball outside. He passes to Green. Dudley. From outside, off the mark. Dudley against Nash. Young left side. Shoots the three. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Young's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Lakers. Ball outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Lakers leading by three. Kobe at driven. Ugly with it. Guarded now by Nash. Latrey. Here's Griffin. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. The finger will finish at the bucket. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
He's gutsy. That's what I really respect about his game.
I think that's a good time to call the timeout. If the team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn the timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan. Doris.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Crawford with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And so Paul nails both of them.
In a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
And Kobe Bryant.
How poorly they played in the first half. They really didn't shoot well, but you know what? They're starting to stick it out. They're finding their way in this game.
Ball against Nash. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a great battle these teams are waging today.
Yeah, you get the feeling, Steve, the game could swing on just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Chris Kaman's checked in for Los Angeles. Crawford against Kobe. .135 left in the fourth. Crawford kicks to Redick to take the lead. And again, Los Angeles
on the defensive end this game.
.127 left in the fourth quarter. Gasol's in the post. Griffin on him. On the wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Paul can't get it to go.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Kaman. Here's Gasol. And the bucket counts. He is on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Somebody set a fire under Pau Gasol.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Big play on the front end to finish. Despite getting hacked, and big on the back end to knock down the free throw.
There's Crawford with the three. The offensive rebound. Griffin. Bank shot. No good.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment. He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
The Clippers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Ball against Nash. There's Crawford with the three. It's money. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Kobe passes to Young. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward. They do have a foul to give here.
Yeah, you might see them use that at some point. I would.
And here's Kobe for three. Misses the three. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
And so they foul intentionally. That's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Having both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
We thank you for tuning into this